Namaste. It's been over a decade now that I have been teaching about curing modern lifestyle illnesses like diabetes, cholesterol, high BP, uh, fatty liver, hormonal imbalance, obesity, all things that seem to be on the rise now in the modern world. And what's worse is that it's happening at younger and younger ages. So I use an integrated approach of diet and nutrition, healthy habits, internal natural cleanses, and a healing system like acupressure, and also some degree of herbalism as an integrated approach that is natural to cure all of these problems. And what I've been seeing over the years is that diet contributes to almost, I would say, 70% to illnesses such as these. And once you correct the kind of food that you are eating, many of these diseases reverse. Because food can cause so many of these sicknesses, and food can be healing also for the same illnesses. It depends on what kind of food and the quantities that you subject your body to. So today I am going to be doing a meditation on food and one's awareness about food. In the modern world, we hardly are even aware of what kind of food we are eating and how different it is from what is called natural food or what is consumed by animals, birds and reptiles. What is their format of food, which is called whole foods, the way God has made them. And if you look at the average human being today, you will find so many of his foods are coming in packaged forms, picked up from supermarkets and malls. And that is one of the main causes of his long list of illnesses. Most of these packaged foods are packaged because they are not natural, they are not fresh. And fresh food will spoil or decompose fast. And so because for modern convenience, we want that food should last for many months once we put it together. And that's why we make these packages, be it a metal container or a Tetra Pak or something that's a packaged food product with paper and plastic lining inside. Take a good look at all of these packaged food products that you pick up and see the amount of chemicals, artificial taste enhancers, fragrance agents, and preservatives and stabilizers. Some chemicals that if they were not put in that packaged food product, then the rest of the chemicals present in it would decompose the food by itself. So it's a big concoction of what we call modern food, which is very, very far away from how God designed food for us. And so by consuming these formats of food, when you eat it, the human body breaks it down and starts digesting, and all of these components become independent. And you have the preservatives and the stabilizers and the artificial taste enhancers all acting on your stomach lining, your gut lining, your intestine lining, causing a lot of inflammation and what is called free radical activity, meaning that it steals electrons from the lining of your intestines, causing ulceration as well. So this is what we are inviting by with our modern foods. A lot of sickness. And then if you have a deeper consideration about the format of these foods and their packages, where do the packages come from? Metal containers, so that involves a lot of ore being taken out of the earth. In something like a Tetra Pak, which is made of paper, that involves cutting of trees. Plastic lining inside that involves plastic from petroleum products and from crude oil. So just for our own modern convenience, that we want to have foods in these package formats, we are creating a global problem of lesser minerals and ores, lesser trees on this planet, more crude oil extraction, and the related conversion from their raw materials to their finished goods, the cost involved, and the pollution that it brings to the planet. Strangely, so many of us are not even aware of this daily contribution that we make to the planet by our food choices. And some of us are the same people who are fighting for pollution control, the garbage problem on the planet, El Nino effect, global warming due to methane increasing on the planet from a lot of meat products. So somewhere we have really lost touch with nature and created all of these problems for ourselves, and we think that the problem is somewhere out there and it has to be resolved in a certain way by external actions and movements and collecting funds for it and doing all kinds of rectification activities, whereas it is we who have created all of that mess. It was not long ago that we never had packaged food products on the planet, and we still used to eat very healthy food. So nowadays, a lot of my focus and effort is on explaining to people the amount of damage that packaged food products are causing their own health and to the environment as well. So I will share meditation with you, which you can play when you are going to eat your food. And this meditation is about having a deeper awareness of your food, a deeper appreciation for what natural food is and why it should be kept natural. And also an awareness in your own five senses, your sense of smell, your sense of taste, sense of vision and sight, your sense of feeling, and your sense of hearing. God has given all sentient beings five senses, which will tell them every time what is their real food and what is not, only if they listen to their senses. And this is something human beings have forgotten to do for a very long time now. And so the resultant, that we no longer can recognize what natural food is, and we put many unnatural things into our bodies and obviously then fall sick from them over a period of time. So I will share with you a meditation to connect with your food and your process of eating and your process of digestion. so that you can bring something real back into your life that will support your health. So please put this video on pause now and go and get your food and sit down with it. Now, since you must be back with your food in front of you and all by yourself, because this is a process that is going to connect you with your food and give you a deeper awareness of what's going on as an exchange. You can put your headphones on now and close your eyes. Take 3 slow, deep and calm breaths. Shifting your awareness inside yourself to your own presence. Slowly being aware that this experience is about you and nothing external but you and your food and the exchange that is going to happen between the both of you. Now you will slowly open your eyes and keep your gaze on the food in front of you, not shifting to your left or to your right at who's coming or who's going, because that is of no concern now. What is required is you to be present here and not somewhere else. Look at your food. See the different colors and the different things that you recognize in your food plate. Don't move as yet, but just look at them and be aware of them. Stare at each food for a few seconds. And experience what they are doing for your vision. Touch your food now. Put it in your mouth and begin eating. Feeling the sensations in your mouth. the movement of your jaws, the sound of saliva moving, the texture of the food, the grinding of your teeth, the swallowing. Open your eyes every time you take a morsel of food and put it in your mouth. And close your eyes for another 10-15 seconds and experience the eating process. You can even keep your eyes completely open, so long as you will not shift your gaze out of your food and out of the sacred space that has been created between you and your nourishment. It is time to begin wondering about where these things have come from into your plate. What is the journey that they have made right from the place that they were grown? Who cultivated them? Who plucked them? Who cut them? Who brought them from the space that they grew to a place of sale? How were they packaged? How did they reach the place you are at? Who cooked all of this food? Even their energy is present in every morsel of food that you eat. If they cooked it with love and service, then you will feel that energy in your food. If they cooked it in a hurry and with stress, you will also feel that energy in the food. But you can transform that energy from the moment you touch it with your own energy of calmness, of appreciation, of love, of self-nurturing. And by the time it is put in your mouth, it is purified and holy. Seldom can such positively charged food cause any great degree of sickness. If you eat mindfully like this, you begin to give time to your stomach, to your intestines, to your brain, to properly pick up the amount of food, and for your whole system to be aware of how much and when it is completely satisfied. As you eat, you will begin to feel fullness within your digestive system. To the point that you know that you have had your fill. If you eat like this, you will never overeat or put on excess weight. Most of the people who suffer from dietary obesity are not present when they are eating their food. Their minds are somewhere else, on the TV, in conversation, and reading the newspaper, and their senses don't even pick up how much volume of food has gone into their body, to the point that it's so full up that it's up to their throats, and they are forced to recognize that they are full. That much of eating will surely bring on dietary obesity. I will leave you for a few moments, and maybe you can pause this video, and with the same spirit of engagement and connectivity, complete eating your food. Now that you have completed your food, close your eyes. There is no need to get up and wash your hands or put your dishes back. What are your hands dirty with anyway? It's only something very precious that has gone into your body. It is healthy, it is pure. Let it be on your hands for a few minutes. Better than getting up and moving out of this space, better than getting up to wash your plate is that you sit here and experience now with your eyes closed what is happening to the food in your stomach. You may feel a slight increase of warmth in your stomach. That is because of the increased blood flow that has come there to facilitate the digestion. Be with that warmth and your breath. And experience nourishment happening to your body. Not only through the physical presence of food, but also through this experience of quietness, of inwardness, of a journey and a relationship between you and your food. Be aware of the simplicity, calmness, and oneness between the 5 elements of your body and the 5 elements of the food that are merging into you. Make a promise to yourself that you will regularly be in this space of connectivity whenever you have some time. So that your senses have a real chance to connect with what real food is. Today you may feel some of the tastes were too strong. That is an indicator that your body would like something subtler. Whenever there is quietness and peace, the internal senses get heightened. And that will happen every time you eat food like this. It will help you to reduce the amount of spices and extra salt, extra sugar, extra oil in your food. If you allow your body in this way, it will communicate to you and really tell you what it likes. Close your eyes once again and join your hands and thank the Creator and all His creations, most of all those that came into your plate, that have gone into your body and those aspects of Creator that transformed these foods, that grew these foods, that made them available for you. Give thanks to all. Have an attitude of gratitude. And you will be satisfied physically, energetically, and spiritually as well. Now you may slowly get up from your space and trying to, at least for some time, not get out of this personal experience into the external world. Carry this feeling with you for some time. You'll have a much more peaceful and tranquil day. Namaste.